the past 1 year, I've worked as a secretary in a shipping company, a cargo company. We transport goods from Lagos, Nigeria to Lubumbashi, Congo. And this experience has taught me a lot when it comes to customer management, customer acquisition, and customer satisfaction, customer service in particular, because I am the person in charge of speaking with customers, sending them notifications or messages when their goods arrive in Congo, and talking about the cost and the price and the remaining balance, just basically the calculation part and also the customer service part. From this few years experience of mine in this customer service position, I've learned something about breaking a bad news to customers. Yes, because in business there are times when something bad would happen. There would be days when our goods do not arrive at the day or the time when it should. Like, instead of taking 1 week to go from Lagos to Congo, to Lubumbashi, Congo, it could take 2 weeks, sometimes nearly 3 weeks, because of some issue at the border or issue at the airport, Ethiopian airline, or issue with the agent that is in charge of preparing the documents that will allow our goods, that will give our goods smooth passage from Zambia to Congo. So there are days when these issues will arise. It is not our fault. It is not something we foresaw. And this situation usually causes massive delay at the time when the goods should arrive, taking up to the 1 week or 2 weeks maximum. So when this thing happens, we have to let our customer know about this bad news. And it's bad news because it upsets them. Especially people who are in the supply chain, they don't sell retail to directly to customers. They buy in bulk, send through us, and then they get the goods and then supply it to companies, to supermarkets, to businesses that sell in retail. So they've already made plans with these people that in so days I'm bringing these goods to you, and then you call them like, hello, I'm sorry, the goods will not arrive on Friday because of so problem. It is bad news to them and it upsets them. I've been in that situation, and sometimes I don't even know, like, God, this person told me that they need these goods to arrive at so date. I don't want to disappoint them. I don't want us to disappoint them, because this is going to really kind of break their trust in us, in our company. But in situations like this, we don't always have control over something that will happen there. We do our best to make sure that we don't abuse them, the processes are clean and smooth, that things are perfect in the routes that we are going to use to move the goods from Lagos to Congo. But sometimes something can happen. Many times it could be that the particular airline in that country, in the country we are using to transport the goods from Lagos to Congo, maybe that particular day when the goods were supposed to leave their airline or their airport, that day happens to be a public holiday, and they can't ship the goods that particular day. They'll have to wait for the next day or the next 2 days when the holiday is over. Airlines don't work on holidays. Sometimes it can also be a cargo flight issue. Recently we encountered this issue because when it was time to move the goods from Ethiopia to Zambia, we encountered the issue of no cargo flights. Okay, no cargo flight today. We are expecting a cargo flight to be ready tomorrow to ship the goods from Ethiopia to Zambia. But it turns out that the next day is public holiday. So that is 2 days of delay. So instead of the goods arriving on Saturday, we have to postpone it till maybe next week Tuesday or Wednesday. That's when we'll be getting the goods here in Congo. And remember, it still has to pass the documentation process in the border before it will be allowed passage from border to our office. So there's a lot of processes going on in between, and sometimes something can go wrong within these processes. So how do you break a bad news to a customer? One tip I would share, one strategy I would share is that you shouldn't wait for the customer to call you like, hello, I'm supposed to receive my goods today, what happened? Before you let them know what the problem is. If you let them know ahead, like, the goods is supposed to arrive on Friday or Saturday, we're expecting it naturally on Saturday, everything is set, everybody has been told that it's Saturday. Normally they know that it's Saturday that it's going to arrive, or Monday, and you got kind of like a bad news, or you had a situation at the airline that would delay the goods for another 1 day or another 2 days. What you should do is let your customers know, please, we are sorry, this and this happened, and we, instead of the goods arriving on Saturday, on Friday, or Monday like we predicted, it will be arriving Thursday or Wednesday. Let them know ahead of time so that they would make adjustment to their schedule, or speak with their supplier, or speak with the customer in need of that particular goods, or like change their plans and know that this is not going to work for this particular day. But if you wait for them till that Friday that the goods is supposed to land, it's supposed to arrive, and then they call you, where's the goods? They haven't heard from you. Because I am in the habit of, I developed this thing where every time the goods arrive, I send a message to our customers that, hey, not just a WhatsApp update, not just a WhatsApp status update. We send them like, hey, your goods has arrived. This is the kilogram of your goods, and this is the shipping cost. Like I send the message to them all the time, and then I also send them reminders. You've not collected your goods. It's ready for pickup. This is the cost and all of that. I'm in the habit of sending that message. We've developed that strategy of letting our customers know that their goods is ready for pickup. So instead of you waiting for that day before you start calling them, or you wait for them to call you that, hello, where's my goods? I have not heard from you. You tell them 2, 3, 5, or 4 days ahead of time that we are sorry, this will not arrive today. So that constant communication, keeping them in mind, letting them know ahead of time, will help a lot. And this is my one strategy of breaking a bad news to a customer. I have a way of scripting the messages, like sympathizing with them or empathizing with them, that we are sorry. If there's something else we could do, we would have done it. We know how this delay might cause you some inconvenience. I usually add this particular text to my message, like, we deeply apologize for any inconveniences that this delay might have cost you, something like that, something along that line. So I tell them ahead of time, tell them why it happened, and if there is anything we are doing at that particular time to make sure that it arrives on time. So that is my one way of breaking a bad news to customer. Breaking bad news to customers, I should just let them know on time. Let them know on time, not at the D-Day, but let them know ahead of time that this is going to happen. Maybe you had an order, it was supposed to arrive tomorrow, but it didn't arrive tomorrow. Or there was a deadline that you agreed with a particular customer, but something happened and you couldn't meet the deadline. Let them know on time. Don't wait for them to find out. So don't wait for them to call you like, where is what we agreed? Where is the deal or something like that, before you start explaining, giving them lost weight. They will say that you're not serious. Because why didn't you tell me on time? Why didn't you tell me about this on time? Just let them know. Be the person to reach out first. It shows that you care. And the tone you're using to communicate that message also matters. It shows that you care. It shows that you understand how it feels for them not to receive their goods at that particular time, or the deal, or the contract, or whatever it is you're dealing with, or the product. Just let them know on time. Be one step ahead. Don't let them be the one to call you. Call them first, or send a text first. However means you communicate with your customers, let them know first. It really, really helps a lot. It kind of with the tone of the message you send to them, they will understand. Many of them will understand. They'll be upset at first, they'll be angry, but then they'll ask you, okay, so when are we expecting it next? What are you guys doing to help the situation or to make the situation better? When are we expecting the goods next? It's okay, instead of Friday, when next should we expect the product or the goods? You could say Monday or Tuesday. The ones you're sure of, not Monday again, another story. Yeah, we've had that happen to us, that we predicted this was going to be Monday because of the 2 days delay. And then on Sunday, or we are getting another news that so thing happened though, and it's going to take to Wednesday. God, what am I going to tell? What am I going to tell these people? What am I going to tell these people? It's really painful. It's frustrating. It's annoying. But there are things you just don't have control over sometimes. And another thing I do is, I don't add my customers all in a whole group, in one group, and then send one robotic AI generated message like, we are sorry, we deeply apologize, or just write one long boring message and then paste it in the group and leave them there. No, I send them a personalized message each person has their own, it starts with a greeting with your name, mostly with the name, greeting. And then if I'm sending a message about their goods that just arrived, I will tell them, announce them that your goods have arrived. Remember, personalized, sending direct. We can have 100 customers, it doesn't matter. I'm sending each person a personalized message, and I'm doing it with my fingers. I don't have an AI or software that helps me with that. So send a personalized message about their goods. If I'm going to send them a text about the delay of their goods, I'm also going to personalize it, apologize, and if they have any question, we talk about that. They can call, I can call, and then we talk about it. So that is my strategy of breaking bad news to customers, and making sure that your customers are happy, customer service, customer satisfaction. Yes, that is the theme. That is the main thing, because without your customers, there's no business. And sometimes without you too, your customers may not be able to get that particular product. Like one of our clients said to me the other day, we are in this business because of you, and you are in this business because of us. Say it in Igbo language, and the translation didn't actually capture everything. I'm just giving you kind of like a summary, or just a little bit of translation on what he said. He said, we are in this business because of you, and you're in this business because of us. There's no us without you, and there's no you without us, something like that. So you understand, everybody plays an important role in this business thing. So when an unforeseen situation happens, when you have an obstacle or a challenge in meeting up with your customer's demand, please let them know on time. Communicate with them effectively. Effective communication is one key to a happy customer and happy business, happy company, happy customer, something like that. All right, so that is that for today. If you have someone in Congo that you need to send something to, please let us be the one to take it from Nigeria, all the way from Lagos, Nigeria to Congo. We have our branch in Trade Fair, Aspanda Auto Parts, Aspanda is Auto Parts, but yeah, Aspanda in Trade Fair, Auto Parts, yeah, in Trade Fair. We have our headquarters there, and this is our Congo branch. This is the branch. We ship it from our headquarters there to this particular branch. Okay, let me get a receipt that gives the address. A minute. Here. Also, I'm going to put our WhatsApp number in the description of this video so that you can reach out to us on WhatsApp and we can do business together. Alright, thank you so much for watching my video again, and I'll see you in my next video. If you like my videos, please check out the rest of my videos. I have over 250 videos on this channel. Since I started making videos since 2020. I didn't know what I was doing then, but I was just putting out videos, just making videos. Okay, so I have over 250 videos there. Some of the recent ones I did well. So please check out my other videos, and I'll see you in my next one.